is the ball handler. There's a grab, there's a hold. All of those are fouls, every single one of them. And here, that's a foul, and finally they call it on the arm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Caitlin Clark fouling situation is getting out of hand, and now even the broadcasters are calling it out on live TV as it happens. Yet, despite that, plus the fact that she ain't yet at 100% due to her recurring injuries, CC fought through injustice and pain by not only defeating her longtime college rival.
Here's Clark being hawked by Isaiah James. Clark sidestepping three is good.
But also exacting revenge against the crazy cats from Connecticut in just 48 hours.
Cunningham on the baseline. I mean, Sophie Cunningham has moved.
But just when it seemed like everything was finally falling into place, an unexpected turn of events left the entire arena and everyone watching in shock, because the 2 days of triumph suddenly spiraled into tragedy in mere seconds.
Walks there to the stanchion, obvious frustration.
Folks, you better hold on to your seats, because this one is a bumpy ride. So everything started on the 14th of July when Caitlin finally squared off against Paige Bueckers in the pro stage for the very first time. And right off the bat, the Midwest rivals picked up where they left off and delivered as advertised. I mean, CC fires up the grill with the Caitlin special to open up the game.
To hole, extra feed Clark, a deep three, you bet!
Meanwhile, Paige responds with a mid-range bucket on the other end on top of Lexi. Then as CC starts to get her groove on, the refs swallow their whistles and let Caitlin get grabbed and hacked to stop her momentum. Well, as annoying as that was, that didn't stop Paige from doing her thing as she hit this long bomb from Caitlin Clark range.
Here's Bueckers, a deep one, is good!
Enraged and pissed with the officials, Caitlin took out her frustration on this crazy play, which brought the entire arena to its feet.
Clark, the flick ahead, oh, beautifully done! Touchdown Fever!
The first half concludes with both CC and Paige ending up with 10 points, but Caitlin's 7 assists were the huge difference that gave the Fever the lead. Now in the third, CC continued to do work on both ends, hitting this tough step back, dishing it out to her pals before stealing the rock in this possession. And even though Paige swerved back hard and tried to carry her team late in the game, Caitlin and the Fever Power proved to be just too much at the end of the day. The final score reads 102-83, with CC boasting an impressive double-double stat line of 14 points, 13 assists, and she also showed up on the defensive end by tallying a career high of 5 steals. Meanwhile, Paige has plenty to show for while putting up a good fight, racking up 21 points on 9 of 15 shooting to close out this highly anticipated duel. Anyway, just 24 hours after that matchup, the Fever faced the gritty and dirty Connecticut Sun. And since both teams had an interesting love affair the last time they met inside the court, the game was immediately sold out, and the venue was moved to the much bigger TD Garden to accommodate more fans. The Fever were off to a scorching start, hitting 7 of 7 from the field, with Caitlin setting up the table and feeding her teammates right on the money.
By Howard. Hall spots up and nails it.
Now in the second quarter, things start to get chippy as the Sun goes back to their old ways. But despite their dirty tactics, CC responds by scoring inside. Then Sophie splashes one from deep to give the Fever a 2-point lead at the half.
Mitchell, Cunningham, and
Anyway, in the following quarter, Tina Charles tries to take AB out with a wild swing that barely misses. I mean, if she got hit by that, it's gonna be night-night for the Fever big for sure. Now, any hit above the head, regardless of whether it connects or not, should be reviewed according to the rules. However, instead of doing that, the refs just called it a normal foul and said play on. Then moments later, CC was hand-checked by Charles right here on the drive. And after the layup attempt, JC Sheldon swooped in and caught her on the landing. But on both occasions, no foul was called. You can see right here that CC was pleading her case to the refs after taking a hard fall. But it seems like her complaint falls on deaf ears. With the Fever getting attacked all night, Caitlin already had enough, and so during the next time out, CC just lashed out at this official, berating him like a petulant kid.
Played 9 years in Indiana and now on the staff. And that's a live shot now.
I'm not a good lip reader.
Anyway, as the fourth quarter rolls, I thought the refs would already get the right call, but turns out I was wrong, cause they even doubled down on their hate towards CC and the Fever. I mean, take a look at this. Here's Sophie getting wrapped tighter than a burrito, then out of nowhere, bam, she got elbowed right on the temple. The incident happened right in front of this referee, but again, no call was made. At this point, CC was already fed up with the refs, and since she couldn't reason with them, she just let her game do the talking. First, she fed AB right here for the mid-range jumper. Then she drills one in with a one-legged shot before sinking a deep three in front of Tina Charles's face.
For Indiana, and that is the first three that Caitlin has hit.
Fueled by Caitlin's rage, the Fever pulled away late in the fourth and were already applying the finishing touches on this one. But with 40 seconds left in the game, something happened that left the entire arena collectively gasping for air.
Looks like she's in pain after that pass.
After making a nice pass to Kelsey, CC held inside her leg, and right then and there, she knew that something was wrong. Caitlin walks to the bench, wincing, and later, she just breaks down in tears, clearly upset about what just happened. Despite getting the dub, the Fever lost Caitlin to another injury. And after missing out on their game versus the Liberty, CC released a statement through the Fever's X account, thanking the team and the Fever fans for their support, and that sadly, she won't be participating in the three-point contest and the rest of the All-Star festivities this upcoming weekend. It seems that Caitlin couldn't catch a break, cause after getting back from an injury and winning 3 straight games, she's back on the sidelines once again, though it's gonna be a big blow for the league with their main attraction being out in their biggest event of the year. CC could take it as an opportunity to physically recover, as she will have about a week of rest, and hopefully by the time they'll face the Liberty on the 23rd, she'll be back at 100% and ready to lead the Fever into the second half of the season.